I picked up this council bowl just because I thought it was a pretty blue color, but I ended up putting it back later. Um, I was also getting it out of the cart that one of the workers had left there. And then I wanted to check out this cart, but I didn't see anything on it. They've been reworking our Goodwill. The housing, the home decor stuff is now in a different section than it was. And it's very confusing right now. I did like those two turtles, but I don't know. Something about them, they didn't seem very vintagey to me or something. I don't know. So I put them back. I did take this decanter just because it was a really pretty color. And I got this for eBay, not for Whatnot. Some of the bigger items I get, I buy to list on eBay because they don't sell that well on Whatnot because of the shipping. So, and I also like this bowl. It was what you would refer to as goofus glass. And it just was big. And I was trying to limit the amount of big things that I do get. I did like that planner, but I don't know. I decided not to get it. So yeah, they've been reworking this Goodwill, and so far, I don't know, it hasn't came together quite yet. Now, this yellow dish that I'm picking up, this is Royal Hager, which I put up on the screen. And it's just a planner or a candy dish, but I usually, if I find Royal Hager or Hager that is not chipped up or damaged, I do get it. If it's an interesting shape or something, I thought that was an interesting shape. I did pick up this glass egg-looking sphere thing, but later I put it back because it really felt cheaply made, especially that bottom piece. It didn't even seem like it was really connected, so I wasn't sure. It just seemed really cheaply made, so I put it back. I checked out these two figurines. I liked them, and I put that one in my cart, and then it occurred to me I should check them to see if they're broken. So I start to feel on this one. I don't remember what they were. They were like some kind of animal. I can't remember. But, and then I found the broken piece, which then made me go check the other one, which was also broken. So I did not get this either. I do come back to them later and just make sure that I wasn't, I don't know, crazy or something. But I did put them back. I'm really trying to limit broken items because my shelf of broken stuff is just building. I did get that, but then I do put that also back later on because that stuff just doesn't sell well for me. I wanted to take, I'm still trying to figure out how they are putting things on the shelf because they're just not in the order they were before. I had a whole system where everything was of how I went through the shelves. And now that they're redoing it, a lot of the shelves aren't really that packed for one. And I don't know where everything is. I had, and now I'm all thrown off. I did get this trinket box. It is Talavera, and I did sell it in a Whatnot sale already. But, yeah, it was very cute, and it was signed, so that's why I took it. Lately, when I've been coming to this Goodwill, a lot of stuff is like 99 cents, $1.50. I don't know what's going on. It's not normally like that. It's normally, things are, priced up. I mean, not ridiculously, but they are usually more than that. So, I've been getting a lot of things from here that are like $1.50. So, that's great. Yeah, so the whole order of the Goodwill has really thrown me off in the fact that the shelves are really bare. A lot of the last few times I've came, I don't know if they're just trying to clear out stuff so that they can bring out better stuff. I don't know. Like, this is the vase section right here. And normally the vases are packed. And this is, like, not very many. And then mostly they're clear. Which, as you know, does not really sell that well. So, but I do look, just in case I find Waterford or something like that. Or Crystal Mikasa or something, And on my mind lately has really been things for eBay because I have been doing well on eBay. The more I list on there, the more I sell. I have just, I took, once I started Whatnot, it took my focus away from eBay, which I had been selling on before I joined Whatnot. I had been selling on eBay for like 2 years, and I did well, and once I started doing Whatnot, I was going through my inventory so fast that I couldn't keep up. I wasn't being able to keep. Every time I'd list on eBay, those items would sell on Whatnot, and I'd have to take them right back down. So I was having a hard time keeping up, listing everything on eBay, and then, I was just strictly buying for Whatnot. I did take this green ruffled vase, and it also sold in a Whatnot sale for $10. So I kind of was neglecting my eBay, and so lately I've been listing on it, and I've been selling steadily on it. And, I haven't been selling steadily on Whatnot lately because a lot of the buyers and Whatnot are now, the people that were buying from me steadily on Whatnot are now sellers. And so there's a lot more sellers on eBay, on Whatnot, than there is buyers. So if it's all resellers buying, they all want deals. They don't want to pay, if they're not a collector, they're not going to pay what, you want them to pay. So I have geared back towards eBay. I am doing Whatnot still. I'm still doing okay on there. I just want another outlet. So I am refreshing my eBay and, getting that back going. Times are tough right now, so people aren't buying as much as you want, and so you got to really kind of bear down and broaden your horizons of what you want to sell. See, that's where I put the bow back. Just because, I kept picking up bigger items, and I was trying not to do that, so I put it back. All right, I'm going to look around for a minute. So the Mikasa bowl was the last thing I did find here. So I'm going to go over to Salvation Army, and I'm going to take you with me. See you there. Okay, so I'm at Salvation Army now, and please excuse me if I cough in the video. I've been sick for like over a month, and I still haven't got over it. And so the vase aisle is the first aisle I always come to, and I found this milk glass swung vase right away. Now, a lot of times when I go to Goodwill or Salvation Army, I'm looking for a specific amount of numbers. A specific amount of items I'm trying to find. Because, I would have already set up my Whatnot sale, and I'm 4 or 5 items short. So that's, I'll look for that. If I find more, obviously I take it. But I'm usually counting what I need to do my Whatnot sale, because I like my sales to be usually 50 to 60 items each sale. So if I say I only have 55 items, I will be looking for 5 items when I go. But if I come across a bunch more, obviously I will take them. I'm trying to remember exactly what I found here besides the Westmoreland. I'm not sure that I found a lot, but I did like these, the cow creamer, but it was plain, and I think it said Food Network on it. So that was why I did not take it. And then I just sat there for a minute because these people were blocking me in. So these aisles in Salvation Army are only big enough for one cart. So you can't go around. You have to just wait for people to move over. And they eventually realized that I am sitting there waiting for them. So they let me go through. Sorry if you're just staring at my arm. But I usually then go to the next aisle, which is like the tchotchke aisle, but they went in there. So I went to the next aisle, which is usually a lot of clear glass in this one. And I'm not sure I went down this aisle. I think I did. Okay, so I liked this picture, but it didn't really say anything, so I didn't know if it was anything. Because it had no name on it or anything. So, sorry, I dropped my drink. Anyway, I'm doing a voiceover because I'm making this at home. So, anyway, yeah. So I have occasionally found the a fairy light here. So I usually am just looking for that. I don't usually look, or I look for parts to fairy lamps. Sometimes you can find the bottom, sometimes the top is there. It just depends. So usually, so now I finally got into the tchotchke aisle, and that's where I found this crystal owl figurine. And I think I already sold this in the whatnot sale for about like $16, I think. It was just an owl on a branch, but it was cool. But they often have a lot of like Boyd's bears, or that, what are those other ceramic bears that are super over processed? Oh, I can't think of the name. But and then they have a lot of precious moments, a lot of precious moments. But I also, this is the aisle that I found the glassy babies on, so I always come in this aisle to check if that person that donated those ever brings some more back. So that is mainly what I'm looking for. Or any paperweights, because often paperweights are in this aisle as well. But I do like this store. It's just, their shelves are way more packed than Goodwill's, at least in our town. But they also have, it's a lot of plain stuff. It's not anything, I don't know that I've ever really even looked in other parts of the store. Like, I don't look in the clothes. I don't know clothes that well. I don't know names and brands and stuff that you should be looking for. And I have sold clothes on eBay before, but they're very difficult. They take a lot of time to list. And, measuring and making sure there's no stains and doing all the business. But, excuse me. I always do check the mugs for any Talavera or Tanala mugs, because those always do well for me. And then I will check the clear glass for any Waterford or, crystal glass at all. So I'm just going to look around for a minute. I always check the base aisle more than once. I did find this set of these 3 miniature vases. They were like a smoky gray, kind of with a green tint. And I thought they were really cute. They were brand new, and they were only like $2.49 for all 3 of them. So I thought that was a good deal. And there was a second box, but it was missing one of the vases, so I didn't take that one. I think I put it in my car to look and see. I don't remember. Maybe I just left it there. But yeah, I always check the base aisle again. I have rarely been here where they were restocking when I was here. See, I did put it in my box, but then I eventually go and put it back. I don't know if I put it back here, but I eventually do put it back. I don't think I found much more than that here. I do go and check the candle aisle though, so we can go see that. So I did check the candles, and I didn't find any classic babies. And then this is for some reason where I put the vases back. And that was pretty much the end of my trip. I did get a good amount between here and Goodwill. It was a good trip as far as I was concerned. And I did make the quota I needed for whatnot. So I will see you next time. Have a great day.